why did y'all go natural?
I went natural after I had my second child. My hair started to fall out after I had a baby, so I had kind of no choice, just to do the big chop and get it over with. And I like it because for 2 kids under the age of 3, it's much easier for me. It takes me 5 minutes to get out the door, but sometimes I don't feel like as hot as I'm used to, but it's okay. I like it.
Okay. Well, I did it as a challenge to myself. And my 2 sisters who were younger than me actually went natural. And I said, y'all hair look cute. I guess I could do that too. And I wanted to kind of know what my curl pattern was. And we have such a mixed background. I was like, I wonder what I'm going to take on. So I went natural and transitioned, and the hair is very healthy. But then I had to straighten it still every other week. So I was making my strong hair weak. And I said, you know what? I'm going to go for it. I don't care if I'm cute or not. I'm just have to rock it. And I fell in love with it, and now I'm obsessed with making up all kind of concoctions and taking all kind of vitamins. And within a month and a half, I mean, you can't even tell I cut it down to a teeny weeny afro. You know what I mean? So it definitely is beneficial. And I think that when I went natural, it forced me to have to look in the mirror every single day, because I had to twist it, I had to put some concoction in it, and it made me very aware of who I was by looking in the mirror. And so it became like a spiritual. It was more than just hair. It was a full transition, so I definitely enjoyed that process.
Church.
Well, my mom went natural before everybody went natural. She was like, I can't take this perm no more. And you look at her senior picture, and she has the Fight the Power afro. And so she went back to it, and it was like 2003. I said, Mom, what are you doing? You need a perm. And she was like, I can't do it no more. So I was more afraid. I had to do it by choice, but I really liked the effect after I stepped out and did it. But I probably wouldn't have went and done it on my own if it wasn't by force. If my hair didn't come out, I probably would still have a perm.
I think I didn't want a perm just because everyone else had.
Yeah.
I was always thought about as being unique and different, and I just always, I always thought the girls with weave was fake. So I was the black African queen. I was gonna push everybody's button. They say, oh, you can't have a job with dreads. I'm gonna go in there, they're gonna be red, and I'm gonna have this job. And that's exactly what I did. And I did cut my hair off when I graduated college, and it was itty bitty short, and I got it curled one time, and I said, that's it, I'm growing my hair out. So it just to feel like it defines me as being black, a black, beautiful woman. And I feel as though if you can go natural and wear your hair all different kind of ways, you can learn. That's what I teach my daughter. She's natural. She's never had a perm. She's 8. You're not defined by your hair. But as women, I think our hair is what we can actually control. I can't control this weight, but I can control my hair.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. That's a good point.
Yeah, it was to your point about work, because I teeter-totter between my 9 to 5 and my 5 to 9. So I'm an artsy by trade, but of course I still have a very professional background. And even yesterday, a non-black man said, your hair is just, does it take a lot of time? And it's just like, I felt like I was in the zoo, but he was so fascinated because everybody in there had their hair straightened except for me and this one other girl who had a huge fro. And, for so long we've been taught that it was offensive to be, an African queen. And I'm like, what? I don't care what these people got to say. Because at first I was like, Lord, should I put it in a bun? I said, what? If they can't take this, that's just too bad.
Right.
And I ended up being more of a conversation piece. And they were like, we really like it. And these people I had never met. And I was telling one of my friends, I get more compliments now, and it's not even sexual compliments. It's more like there's something different about you. What is it? And I was like, I guess it's my hair. And I don't even realize how much my hair is an extension of who I am. And the more it just grows, it takes on a life of its own. And I think your spirit shines through, because it's like, man, she had guts to cut her hair. I know she can do whatever she want to do.
Right.
I totally agree with that. I do sometimes, I know it was really apprehensive in the beginning to be natural because there was this stop and stare, and especially going to an all-white college as we did. There was a lot of, oh my gosh, and that's crazy, and that, oh my, what do you put in there? And that got annoying. But for me, for some reason, I don't know why, I feel like I dress better, I feel better, everything feels better with my clothes and fashion and all that stuff, because I don't care about this part. Like, I wash it, I go, I keep it moving, and I'm really able to focus on my creative outlet, which is my clothes. So I don't know. That's really helped me as far as my creative field move on to the more important things. The hair is my last worry of the day. And my husband likes it, so really,
Rock on.
I don't care. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't care what strangers or any dude on the street thinks because he likes it, so I love it.
There it is. I think that you can be loved differently when you 100% embrace who you are.
Right.
And I've even noticed from, because I'll be 32 this year, and from 30, you know, I was like, well, maybe I need just a small piece, not a whole head of weave. I just want a little clip in. And I was like, you know what? I don't need none of that. If he can't love me this way, you know, it doesn't matter. And I've noticed better attention. It's not even like they want to know what your mindset is versus how fine you are. And, you know, like you were talking about dressing, you don't even spend all day in the mirror. You just throw some product on it, be done with it, and now you put no more jewelry. I notice I wear less heavy jewelry. You know, like, you know, usually we try to overly adorn ourselves, and I was like, you know, I'm gonna put me on a statement piece necklace and be done with it. You know, earrings real small, and your hair becomes its own accessory.
It is.
And it takes its own kind of personality, and people love it.
And listen to y'all talk, I'm just kind of sitting here thinking of my childhood and maybe why I was so comfortable with having straight hairs, because I went to a white school all the way up to 6th grade. So I wasn't around black people. My mom said I was kind of scared for you for a little bit. But seeing Susie with the ponytail, I had to have
Yeah,
ponytail.
you had to have
Seeing
ponytail.
Mary with one to the side, I wanted one to the side. So I really didn't get to embrace. After seeing my mom step out there, I was like, okay, she did it. Okay, let me wear some braids for a while, and I'm just gonna rock it in and keep going. But I think that's why I was so comfortable with the straight hair at the beginning, was being around.
But even with my daughter, you know, seeing the little kids, because, you know, they're wearing weave at 2 and 3 now. So, you know, she's like, well, my hair is not as long as hers. But that doesn't describe who you are. It's how long your hair is. You know, it's how you're taking care of your hair, how healthy your hair is. But she sees that now her hair grows so fast. You know, we'll press it out every once in a while, but I just think that's a little grown, you know. And, you know, it's certain things that you have to teach them so that as adults, we'll be able to embrace ourselves as women. And then, you know, the hair won't be an object.
Yeah, and I appreciate the times that we're in now, because before, when I first tried to go natural in college, it was like I had to get it straightened because there was no product, there was no how-to.
No, it was rough.
I mean, and now I can go on the internet and type in any hairstyle I want. I'm buying rollers. It's, you know, you go to Walmart middle of the night, and there's a whole section of products just for us. And I think that it's more conducive. It's more conducive right now to be natural.
And and all the hairstylists now, you know, they want to, I'm a natural stylist.
That's how
And a
they're
lot of
marketing
these major
themselves.
companies too.
Yeah.
You know, Pantene never made products for black women,
Right.
but now they have a whole section. You know, there's a lot of companies that really are looking for us, our money, our business, and that's okay if they're going to really care what they're putting in our hair. So that's exciting. Finally.
And you talked about historically how, you know, cosmetic companies did that, and we were talking about earlier how our mindsets have shifted from, I guess, slavery mentality about straight hair and all of that. We think about how our ancestors, you know, we wanted so bad to be in the house, so everybody in the house had wavier hair, which went back to they were half this and half that. So I think that it's almost rebellious now to be natural. It's like, you know what, I ain't straightening my hair. I put up one day, so I'm not combing my hair all week. Somebody said, oh my God. I said, no, it's actually liberating not to have to comb it. I could, you know, massage it, do what I want. And it's exciting, you know, it's exciting now to not have to be what everybody else is. And it's funny because when my girlfriend said, I wonder if I can rock an afro. And this is somebody who's like never wants to go natural. But now it's like, you're almost like a beacon of hope for people. It's like, girl, you know, Melissa went natural, you know. And I'm an AK, so I'm like, we gotta have a hair lay, we gotta have a makeup, and but it's true. It's like, you know, pretty girls rock, but now it becomes, you know, because you know the whole school days. That's another conversation. But now it's like, you know, wow, you're so much prettier, you're so much this now, and it has nothing to do with your outer look, because your light is shining, and your bravery, and you're willing to step outside of the norm, and it's inspiring people. Because now I've got more friends going natural. That these are girls that they buy their weaves by the bundle.
Yeah,
they putting up statuses like, girl, my weave came. Look at God. I'm like, yeah, look at God. Look at God. And then a year later, girl, you know, I got this new natural comb. I got this new natural gel, and now they're so hype about it. And it's just good to see that your one step of bravery, you know, has really opened doors to other people, and people don't realize they unlock such great things out of themselves.
It's really freeing, and they probably see the freedom in your existence. You just feel you are just who you are, and you don't have to worry about what other people think. And it feels so good. They want a little piece of it.
And it goes back to even further back from, they think history started slavery. It did not. But it talks about our hair being our crown of glory. And you know, even with Samson Delilah, cutting his hair took his strength. I feel so much stronger, and like I could just do whatever I want to do. Like if we wanted to leave our jobs tomorrow, we'd be like, you know what, I figured it out. You know,
Yeah.
I know. They told
Right.
me
She did. Go, girl. She did.
they're gonna
She did.
fire you. Well, so be it. Because they got a lawsuit waiting for them. Because I want them to tell me because of
It
my
is
hair.
something about
Right.
that hair.
You
I
know?
really feel like I cut my hair.
I don't
and
even
then I
think they
quit.
would prejudge
want
us though.
Yeah.
It's that the next black person, you know, trying to detain you from getting where you want to be and being who you want to be.
True.
So, you know, I don't think the white man would say, no, you can't come in here with an afro.
he's one of your cousins.
But
one
I
of
would,
your
I would
mama
try
then.
him to make sure that's not the case.
You would. Girl. You would.
And that's an interesting point again.
Good.
It's never the white man or the black man. It's another black woman holding
Yeah,
us back.
Let me tell you,
That goes
I
back
went
to
on an
that
interview
thing.
for a promotion and I had some Singhalese twists that were back. I had my suit on to
And
the
the
T. She
pearls and all
said,
that.
for your next interview, I just suggest you take those twists out. I said, what?
And this was
Yeah,
a black
this
woman.
is a sister. Who told me that?
Yeah.
She keep buying that yaki if she wants to.
Exactly.
I know. You heard about the
And you know what I did? I
mold and stuff,
swung my
'cause they
ponytail. I
think
said, I'll
that's
see you later.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Yeah.
I think
They-
Crazy.
And I think it's funny because you know they talk about you get dressed for another woman when you go out and all these different
Yes.
things, but with our main competition is another black woman. It's upsetting because you think all this togetherness, you know, especially
Right.
being in the government or you know for profit, they're our biggest holdups. It's
Yeah.
the black woman.
Yeah. We do it to each other. And that's been going on since
Since the
slavery
beginning of time.
and before.
Yet
And
again,
then.
yet again.
Yeah.